Alright. What is good, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today is another trade recap. Today I did lose 108. Today was good risk management for me, but we took 1 L and 1 break even. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Today, Powell speaking. I was bullish, but I was stupid as well, and I'll show you guys why in 3 seconds once we pull up the charts. So yeah, let's go. So right here you guys can see the trades. The reason why I was bullish is because we did have now on hourly. Holy crap, this looks ugly. Yeah, we chopped like crazy, but we were still having bullish order flow. I didn't think it would stop having bullish order flow, but it did. On the 4 hour as well, we also had bullish order flow. Daily, I thought it was going to reach for this daily fair value gap. That's one reason why I was going long today. We had hourly highs and 4 hour highs that we could target, but they weren't as good as drawing liquidity they weren't as good as the downside was today. ES, holy crap, today was good. ES, you could see here we made London equal lows right here, and equal Asia lows. Same thing. On NQ, we also had very nice draws on liquidity. We have a lot of low resistance lows. So right here, London lows, all this relative equal lows and low resistance lows, and Asia lows. If you guys are able to see that, let me give a nice zoom. Boom. If you guys are able to see that, low, and London low, low resistance lows, low, and Asia lows. It looked, yeah, shorts would have been nice. Now that I see a good setup for shorts right now. And yeah, but it's unfortunate. It's whatever. We learned not going to be trading when Powell's speaking ever again. Very rarely, probably. But yeah, let's get into the trade recap. So, like I said, I was bullish for the day to target those highs and that daily fair value gap resting above. Market opened. Pre-market we already took out London session highs. Wasn't too worried because we had this hourly gap here on what's it called, ES. We had hourly gap on ES right here, and I was thinking, tap into the hourly gap and go higher, but it had different plays that we inverse that gap on the 1 hour. But here, as you guys can see, I also marked equilibrium of this whole range. Let me mark it out real quick. As you can see, to this low, to this high right there. And you can see it's in line with this yellow line because the yellow line represents the 0.5 mark equilibrium. So when market opened, we took out those London highs. Then we started getting pushes down. We tapped into equilibrium and tapped into this hourly gap, and I was super bullish, and it made this SMT, bullish SMT right here after NQ didn't take those lows and ES did, if you guys are able to see that. So we made the SMT. I was super bullish already with all those confluences. So what I did today, I did something a little differently. I didn't use aggressive entry, but I did at the same time. I used half and half. After I saw all this confirmation, I scaled to the 1 minute, and I waited for a third confluence, a continuation confluence. And today was a breaker block. And as you guys can see, this purple line right here represents the breaker block, the beginning of the breaker block. We tapped into the breaker block. Then we get a nice reaction out of it. After we get the reaction, I waited for price to inverse this gap. I should have waited, but it didn't really matter for this gap to get inversed. But It didn't matter, we got stopped out anyways. But after inversed, we entered the trade, de-risked a lot today. Risked around 113, I think it was in this trade. I think I can pull it up. Never mind. But we're with the 61% win rate right now. It's all right. But yeah, I entered after the inverse, and then it just went straight down to my stop loss. And I saw that we made another SMT after hitting stop loss. We retested that hourly gap and filled in equilibrium again. Then we made this SMT right here. Holy crap, the birds, bro. But we made this SMT right here, as you guys can see right there. Then I just scaled down to the 1 minute again. Scale down to the 1 minute. And we actually made a 1 minute SMT as well for extra confirmation. But all I waited for was a break of structure to the upside. Got the break of structure right there. If you guys are able to see that red line right here, then I just simply entered. I de-risked again. I risked around $100 on this one. It was chopping like crazy. Right as I entered, it fills in this gap. I'm thinking, bet it's just gonna fill in the gap, and we're gonna go higher. We're gonna go TP and be break even on the day. But no, it just started chopping and chopping into this range, and eventually it went up. It edged my TP. My stops were already at break even after we took out this high rate there. Then it went down and it took me out at break even. So lost only around 108 today. It was a pretty good, not a pretty good day, but it was an alright day. Daily buys definitely need some work to do. But yeah, every drawn liquidity here got taken out on the downside. But it's whatever. I learned from this trade just like I learned from yesterday. Today I did not hesitate whatsoever. I was eager to trade today. And yeah, nothing much else to say. So that concludes the video. Birds saying bye as well. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, turn on the bell so you guys are updated with every video that I post. Make sure you guys follow my other socials, TikTok and Instagram, because I post a lot there as well. And make sure you guys join the Discord, free community. The link is gonna be in the description below. So God bless you guys. Don't overtrade. If you're gonna do something, don't half-ass it. And yeah, God bless y'all.